Hi Aries, welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell, as well as let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also be eligible for monthly giveaway reading, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month. And if this message does resonate with you, Aries, please consider checking your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign, as well as check in the description box below. I've put up the link for the general reading for the month of June for you, Aries. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. The first card that I've got for you here, Aries, is Justice card, and then the Sun card, as well as the Nine of Wands here. So you could be dealing with a Libra or someone with a strong Libra in their chart here. And I do feel like with this Justice card also, this is something that is related to if you are currently going through any legal system or legal issues here. This Justice card is basically a representation that all things that is related to this legal system and legal issue will be moving on in your favor here. Overall, you've got the Sun card here, which is the happiest card in the deck, and this is basically an indication of a lot of happiness coming towards you in your love life here, Aries. And I've got the Knight of Wands here, so I do feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of communication, a lot of movement coming up between you and your person here, Aries. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Temperance card, which is an indication of basically keeping yourself in balance and be patient here. I've got the Queen of Cups for you here, Aries. You could be dealing with a water sign or someone with a strong water sign in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, I do feel like whatever that is going on between you and this person here, Aries, there's definitely a justice coming up here. A karmic justice will be served in your favor regarding you and this person here. This Justice card is also an indication of a sign of a reconciliation if you are currently in separation with this person. I've got the Four of Swords coming up for you, Aries. So I do feel like at this point of time you could be in this energy of overthinking, over worrying, just currently like trying to focusing up all your energy on just like, okay, what's going to happen next, that kind of energy that I'm getting here, Aries. But with this Four of Swords here, I'm getting this is basically the time for you to actually just take rest, just lay down all the worries, lay down all this negative thinking, all this anxiety that you might be feeling. So this is time basically for you to just rest out a bit, take a step a little bit here. I do feel like the angels and the universe are definitely working on your behalf to make this situation happen between the two of you here. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Six of Cups. So this is basically an indication of a reconciliation. The Six of Cups is also an indication of a soulmate connection. This could be a past lover. For those of you who are currently single here, I do feel that there's definitely a past life connection here that is bringing you up. A soul connection, a strong soul connection between the two of you will be entering your life here, Aries. The next card that I've got for you here is, wow, the King of Cups. So whenever I've got the Queen and the King of the same suit coming up in a love reading, especially as this, you've already got the Queen of Cups and now it's coming up as the King of Cups here. This is basically an indication towards me, a strong soul connection between you and this person, Aries. I do feel like you and this person definitely has a lots and lots of emotion around the two of you here. I'm just not sure if the two of you is actually in communication, or can communicate this feeling here, because I've got the Hermit card coming up next. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or someone with a strong Virgo in their chart. With this Hermit card also, what I'm getting here is that there is definitely an indication of a little to no communication that is going on currently in your life here, Aries. I do feel like both of you have a lot of emotion, but I don't think both of you are able to express this emotion towards each other here. The bottom of the deck that I've got here is the Three of Cups. So there could be a third party situation surrounding this relationship here. Again, a third party situation doesn't have to be another person or another relationship here. This could actually be an indication of work, of just a toxic friend or toxic family member that is actually affecting this relationship here. But overall, I'm definitely seeing a karmic justice that will be served here, a reconciliation that will be served. I do feel like both of you are just like struggling to express your emotion towards each other, while both of you have the same amount of emotion, a lots of emotion towards each other here. The next card that I've got for you here is the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups here. So I do feel like one of you could actually walk away from each other. This is definitely could be the continuation of the third party situation here. I do feel like one of you or both of you actually got tired and finally come to a realization that there is a third party situation here. And I do feel like due to that, both of you or even one of you have decided to walk away from this situation to pursue another third party situation here. But overall, I do feel like this decision that to leave you to go with another person or to involve with another person here doesn't really go well here, Aries. I do feel like they basically have gotten their heart broken and they finally have realizing that walking away from you was actually the worst decision that they actually made. And I do feel like this separation, when they walk away from you, they're finally realizing that they have left their heart with you here. So I do feel like there is lots of sadness surrounding this situation here, especially when the moment they finally realize to actually walk away from you here. The next card that I've got for you here, Aries, is the Six of Wands, which is an indication of victorious movement, positive movement coming up between you and your person here. The bottom of the deck that I've got here is the World card, which is an indication of a completion or end of something. So I do feel like this third party situation is definitely coming up to an end, and I do feel like this is when they've realized that they made a mistake for choosing another person to be with you. And I do feel like they could not take it any longer here. For those of you who your partner is currently in marriage, or is currently with someone else, I do feel like currently they're basically filing up a legal separation here to separate legally here. And after that's done, then finally they will be coming up towards you here, Aries. The next card that I've got for you here is the Seven of Wands, which is an indication of perseverance. I do feel like your person is finally coming up to a realization that they made a mistake. And I do feel like when this situation is coming up to an end between them and this third party here, this is when they're actually going to put out all their energy to keep pursuing you here. With this Seven of Wands here, Aries, I don't think they're finally going to rest. I do feel like they are still going to keep pursuing you until they get you here. Again, I do feel a loss of emotion, and due to this they will still continue to keep pursuing you here, Aries. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like this separation is definitely affecting both of you here, because I do feel like your person is just currently feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened, like having the weight of the world in their shoulder here. The next card that I've got for you here is the Four of Pentacles, which is an indication of, I do feel like at this point of time, your person is just like currently feeling closed off. You're like, I don't think your person actually wants to communicate with anyone at this point of time here. I do feel like they are just like keeping everything within themselves, trying to keep, like basically trying just to bottle up all their feelings here, because they basically don't think that anyone would understand them. That kind of energy here, Aries. I've got the Five of Cups for you here, which is an indication towards me that currently your person is in this energy. Like they're definitely regretting leaving you here, Aries. They definitely keep thinking about it, and I do feel like at this point of time they're kind of reminiscing in the past, like just focusing up in the past. They could even be blaming up themselves by like focusing up on this spilled milk here, Aries. But I've got the Lovers card coming up for you here, so definitely a reconciliation is on the ground here. And I do feel like they're finally coming up to this realization here that they have a lots and lots of love for you, and they definitely has a lots and lots of feelings and love for you here, and basically you are the person that they want to be with here. I've got the Temperance card for you here again. So I do feel like at this point of time, you're just basically being asked to keep yourself in balance and be patient and trust the divine, because this Temperance card for me is basically like an indication that the universe is actually working on your behalf to get the two of you together here. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you, Aries, is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is basically an indication of a new solid beginning, a new beginning that will be coming up between you and your person here. So we are going to look at the advice card that I've got for you here, Aries. I do feel like overall after they're finally leaving out this situation with the third party here, this is when they will be coming up towards you for reconciliation. And I do feel like they finally realize that they need to offer you something solid here. The advice card, the first card that I've got for you here, is the Six of Cups, Aries. So there is definitely a reconciliation on the ground here. This card is also an indication towards me that both of you have a strong soul connection here. The next card that I've got for you here is the Three of Wands. So with this card coming up here, I do feel like at this point of time, your person has definitely made the decision to come to pursue you here. I don't think there is any indecisiveness. I don't think there is any hesitation coming from your person. I do feel like your person has come to a conclusion that they're going to pursue you, and they will not stop doing that. They will keep pursuing you. They will keep persevering here, Aries. The next card that I've got for you here is the Strength card. So a Leo could be significant, or someone with a strong Leo could be significant here. I do feel like at this point of time here, if you are kind of feeling discouraged, or if you're kind of feeling weak here, Aries, this is just basically an indication towards me that you need to keep courage here. You need to keep being strong here. You need to basically rely on the divine strength. I do feel like the month of August, or the month of during the Leo season will be significant, where things will just be picking up between you and your person here. The Lovers card fell again for you, Aries. So I do feel like this is definitely a strong soul connection, and there's definitely going to be a reconciliation coming up from you here. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Ace of Wands. So you've got two aces coming up as the overall energy here. So this is basically an indication towards me that there will be lots and lots of positivity here, lots of new beginning, restore passion, or restore new beginning coming up between you and your person here, Aries. So your for channel message here, I've got insecurity. So I do feel like insecurity could be the reason why the two of you split, why the two of you going into separation here. So if this is the case, this is just basically an indication towards you that you need to heal this first. The next channel message that I've got for you here is release your past, learn from it, and positive mindset brings abundance. So basically at this point of time, Aries, you're just basically being asked to rest, lay down all your worry, lay down all this anxiety, lay down all this negative thinking that you might be having here. Alright, so that's it for your June 2020 reading. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will definitely be eligible for a monthly giveaway reading, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye.